Welcome, brother, sister, dear friend of our community. It's always a joy to have you for this devotional time. The text for today is found in Exodus chapter 12, verse 37. Let's read together. The Israelite journeyed from Ramses to Sukkot. There were about 600,000 men on foot, besides women and children. That's a lot of people. And if you ever embark on a road trip with at least 4 people riding with you in the car, you probably know how hard it is to sync everyone's agenda. Whenever someone is hungry, another is sleeping, then someone else wants to stop to use the toilet right after you left the gas station. It's at least comical, not to say tragic. If riders are not careful, what could be a fun trip becomes a stressful journey where people end up frequently wondering why flying wasn't a best option in the first place. If you can relate to that small trip challenge, and I bet you can, with only a few people inside a vehicle, now imagine journey on foot in the desert, scorching heat during the day, freezing at night, no convenience store, toilets, nor hotels. And to make things worse, carrying our luggage, no wheels for your suitcase either, and eating the same food day after day for years. Journeying with more than 1 million people coming from different backgrounds. That's precisely the challenge Moses had to deal with. No wonder even God complained about the people's attitude by calling them stiff-necked people. Once Moses passed away, it was time to let someone else take the lead. And Joshua was the lucky one. Probably now you realize why God in the first 10 verses of chapter 1 had to encourage Joshua to the task repeatedly. It's almost as if God is trying to convince him, hey, don't worry, I will be with you. I will not leave you or forsake you. Verse 5. Just trust me, be strong and courageous. Verse 6, 7, and 9. Finally, God assured Joshua, do not be frightened and do not be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. Joshua 1, verse 9. Sometimes it's just too easy to think about our demands, preference, and forget others. However, the mission was to take everyone from Egypt to the promised land, and no one was to be left behind. When things are not going the way you expect, don't let the impulse of criticism emerge first. Think about the big picture. Remember, you are not traveling alone. Keep in mind the possible needs of others. Exercise patience and empathy. Live Jesus' words and love your neighbor as yourself. No more, no less.